What is up, YouTube? DGWhipZ here, back again with another video. Today we're going to be doing a really cool mod. This is fully cosmetic. This is not necessary, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. We are going to be converting our interior to black. I do not like tan, at least for interior wise, and not on this car. I don't think the tan goes with silver very well. So we're just going to be converting the rest of the interior to black. Sorry, I have a mask. It's kind of dirty in here. I'm going to be cleaning it while I'm taking everything apart. So this is vinyl and fabric duplicolor black. This is meant for interior parts. So like dashboards, door panels, center consoles, etc, etc. Now I'm not going to be needing to use this a ton. I'm not going to be spray painting the whole interior. I think I'm mostly just going to be doing my seats and these A-pillar covers right here, because I have a car that has black interior that's kind of just sitting here, and it's kind of just a shell for now, so I don't really have much use for the parts in it right now until I get the VR30 that I'm going to throw in there. So what I will be doing is taking a lot of that out and swapping that in here. It is going to be a lot of work, but I'm going to do it today because, as you guys can see, it's very gloomy and not as sunny outside, and yes, it's still hot, but I'm not going to be in direct sunlight. And some of you guys know here in Vegas, if you're in the sun in the middle of August, you're just going to melt and disintegrate into the concrete. So we're not going to do that. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to go ahead and start ripping both of these cars' interior apart. Let's get to it. These seats are just absolutely gone. I mean, there is just no material right here. You can see the bare metal and everything. And this does not have as much seat control as my 06. This is an 03, so the 06 did have more controls when it came to adjusting the seat. So I'm not going to be using these, but I am probably going to keep them in here for now just so I can actually sit in the car. But these door panels, the trimming, the back seats, for sure I can use those, and I can also use the carpet. I definitely need to give these a nice clean and vacuum. But we also do have floor mats back here, which I do not have, so that is cool. So let's go ahead and start ripping this apart and see how it goes. Come on, bro. I'm already working up a sweat and I barely even gotten the back seat out. Damn, bro. Holy shit. Okay, so I got most of the interior paneling out. I think I might actually not do the carpets. I think having a little hint of tan might actually look good in the interior, because if it's all black, then it just kind of looks like a basic 90s, like all black plastic interior. So I think having accents of like the aluminum and tan might look good, but I want it to be predominantly black, and I think that actually would look really nice. I do need to figure out what I'm going to do with these little paneling pieces right here, because they're worn down and they don't look good in either of the G's. I don't want them black. I do kind of want to replace it with the brushed aluminum, but I don't know how to get that look, so I'll have to figure that out. But I think it's time now to start tearing up this interior, and I'm going to have to take these seats out and everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and start getting it ready so I can put the Kilmat all around. And but before I do that, I need to actually give you guys a good sound test to see how it sounds without the sound deadening, and then how it drives, how it sounds, and then I'm gonna give you guys an after test after I put the sound deadening in to see how much quieter it got. I mostly want to do this because I get a lot of like rattles in my cabin sometimes, especially with my exhaust. And sometimes it is a little loud even with the windows up if I'm trying to just accelerate a little bit. So I do want it to just be a little nicer or more VIP in the cabin, I guess you can say. Get a little drony between 2 and 3, and that's when I get some cabin rattles I don't like. This car is also known for rattling a little bit, but we're gonna step on the gas a little bit. So that actually wasn't too bad. That didn't take too long. It was pretty simple, especially after doing it the first time in that one. I have a bunch of interior paneling in pieces here. That's all good. I'm gonna clean up in here because I do need to vacuum and wipe stuff down and everything first. And then I'm gonna start laying down some, I do still need to take that panel off. I'm gonna start laying down some Kilmat, and we're gonna start soundproofing this car. And then we're gonna prep everything, and then we're gonna start painting the panels we need to paint these seats. Taking these seats out is like really a pain, so I'm just gonna leave them in and paint them in the car. I'd rather not do that. No, fuck, I ripped that just now and I just noticed it. Fuck, this took a while. It was really easy. It was just really time consuming. I obviously did not want to cover every single square inch possible, so now we just need to convert this interior to black, and then we're gonna put everything together, and then we're gonna see how it sounds. We're gonna see how it looks. Okay, so it's a little darker outside, so it might be harder to see everything, but pretty much masked off all the stuff I don't want to get paint on. So off camera, I just went ahead and wiped the seats with rubbing alcohol. I did not want to use like a detailer or anything because it's just going to make them greasy, and then the paint is just not going to stick at all, so that's not good. So I got the can right here. We're just going to go ahead and start spraying away. We're going to hope that it turns out really good. I really underestimated how many cans I needed. I really needed like a couple more. This looks okay for now, but I will definitely have to go and run and get some more and finish this the next day, because this is definitely not, it's just not enough. And like, I don't know, it's really hard for you to tell on camera, but it's just not, it doesn't have that good look that I want. It actually looks fine on camera, fortunately, but it is not fine. Now there's a little bit better visibility for you guys. I think the seats actually came out pretty good. They look pretty OEM, they look pretty factory. I really like how they turned out, and it's already looking really nice in here. I do need to clean up. Some overspray got a little bit on the shifter, but this stuff comes right off with acetone, so I'm not worried about it. So now it's just time to reassemble our interior and maybe clean up any leftover stuff we missed with the vacuum or anything like that. And then we're gonna see how it sounds. Okay, so I got some stuff back in. I have some of the panels, and I just gotta finish the back seats. I do need to put these little pieces back on. This door panel isn't in the best shape, but eventually I can replace it. I'm not tripping too hard. One thing that did piss me off was these brackets right here. Scratch the fuck out of anything they come in contact with, and I ended up scratching this panel a little bit. I'm a little upset about that, but I'm not gonna beat myself up too hard. I probably just need to put these in after I install these. But yeah, I'm dripping sweat right now. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm dripping sweat. It's really hot here in Vegas to be working inside of a car, but good thing I have a garage and all that. Let's go ahead and finish this interior, and we're gonna start it up and drive it, and we're gonna see how good it sounds. So what I did was I just painted these. I used I don't know where the paint is. It's like this color. And I tried to sand it to give it that brushed aluminum look. It didn't really work out too well, but it does still look good. It looks basically like a brand new part and piece. So I'm still happy how it turned out. So we're gonna go ahead and put those in the car now. And then we're gonna finish up the interior, and we're gonna see how it looks. I'm finally done with the interior. I still need to clean and touch up things. There's still dirt and dust everywhere and stuff like that. I still have things masked off, but I think it looks pretty good, and I think it looks pretty factory, especially the seats. I actually do like the contrast of the gray in certain spots. I did take off this A-pillar here and paint it black. A lot of people don't like the tan A-pillar, so I went ahead and painted that black. I think it looks pretty cool and sporty in here, and I think this car matches a lot better with the silver now. Now, I actually didn't want all black everything, so the contrast does look pretty good. These door panel things that I painted, they actually look really good. They look pretty factory. I like how they turned out. Definitely need to do some touching up because these door panels do have 170,000 miles on them, but nothing I'm too concerned about right now. I'm gonna carpet clean these black mats, and I might actually repaint them because they do look pretty faded. But yeah, look at that, guys. I mean, that looks pretty good. Definitely those tan seatbelt buckles are kind of bothering me, but we can touch that up later off screen. and I am really happy about this conversion. Let's see if our Kilmat did anything with the sound and the cabin noise. I did reuse this weather stripping just because the black one was in like pretty bad shape and it wasn't really flexible, and I can just paint this or something if I really wanted to. I don't know about you guys, but it actually sounds quieter considering I'm in a garage. So let's go ahead and back out. I think I actually didn't install weather stripping on this side good enough because I kind of hear almost like a leak, like an air leak in the cabin. I actually seem to be hearing a little less exhaust noise, which is good. I can definitely tell I can hear less noise coming from the backside. And it's definitely not like Rolls Royce quiet or anything like that, but I do sound a difference. Sound a difference, bro. Sound a difference. So now that I'm back in the garage, I am noticing a few things. I'm noticing a lot less vibration in the cabin, and I didn't hear any shakes, which was one of my main goals because the rattles and shakes were kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. So the fact that I stopped that, I count that as a win in my book, and it's worth the money. I probably will go back and probably finish soundproofing the rest of the car. Maybe the trunk will help a little bit with the exhaust sound. Maybe some of the firewall a little bit to help with the engine noise in the cabin, just to make it a little more VIP and nice inside the cabin. But my car is loud, so I can never expect it to be like perfectly quiet, obviously. I will give an update once I put some more sound deadening all around the entire car to see if I hear a really big difference. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. Again, our goal is to get into SEMA 2021, so if you want to stick around for that, like the video and subscribe. That way you can keep updated on the build. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys next time.